Thank you for joining Wars of the Rosies, and this is Awakening to Freedom by Vincent Edwards. An article from Rosicrucian Digest, Volume 37, Number 3, March 1959. Awakening to Freedom by Vincent Edwards. Sir Rabindranath Tagore may be gone, but his great dream for the future is more alive than ever. Men everywhere can take heart when they think of his far-reaching vision. When India's celebrated poet and philosopher passed away in his native Calcutta, tributes in his memory poured in from all over the world. His countrymen, of course, remembered all he had risked for a united India. The English-speaking nations, on the other hand, did homage to the poet whose genius had brought him the Nobel Prize. Yes, these accomplishments seem of lesser importance alongside something else. Tagore dared to dream of a world where all men were brothers and were no longer divided by racial and national hatreds. When he was still quite young, his benign father insisted he dropped his books and go up among the high Himalayas. Young Rabindranath had been meditative even as a boy, and the parent thought the sight of these lofty, snow-covered peaks might touch his spirit. Whatever the effect was, one thing is known. Throughout the rest of his life, the rising young Indian philosopher never wanted to live walled in the narrow prejudices and jealousies. The older he grew, the clearer became the vision of a free world where human understanding would count more than national boundaries. There, men would be able to live like friends, side by side, and scientists could pursue their studies unhindered as there was no reason for distrust. War had been outlawed by love and brotherhood. Does that dream sound crazy? It may to many in this age of creeping suspicion. But if beauty and goodness are to prevail in the world, Rabindranath's dream must come true. It remains man's only hope for the future. Perhaps there could be no better time than the present for every patriot in his own land to join in the prayer that the great Indian poet voiced for his native country. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out of the depths of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clean stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into the heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.